So first of all, I'm going to share like what you need to know, and probably the most burning questions people have about TikTok. The reason I'm putting this together is because, like, if you're going to get on TikTok, now is the time. Like, don't think like you should start in a year's time and things are going to be the same. Like, there's what's called, and I believe this is the word, it's called disproportionate traffic. All right. So it's basically for the content you're putting out, you're going to get like an abnormal amount of views, like compared to other social media platforms. And even though my growth was really slow, like compared to other platforms I was building, like YouTube and Facebook back in the days, it was just like, for me, it was like magic. And I'm like, no wonder people are doing so well with TikTok. Like this was a dream. Like if I had TikTok back in the day when I was doing Facebook, like I would have made like 10x what I was doing back then. But we have the TikTok app now. So yeah, make the most of it, guys. Like pay attention, take notes. I'm going to teach you, like, I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm going to teach you what I've learned from pros. Like people have 1 million views. There are people in my community. We have one person has 300,000 views, 300,000 followers. There's another guy with 111,000 followers, and I've been learning from them. There's one guy with 6,000 followers, and he makes like almost $5,000 a day just with TikTok. So this opportunity is amazing. So like, yeah, let's get right into it. I just wanted to do a quick intro until a few more people come in. Again, for those of you that are new, if you're new to like if you just came in, we have Gunnar. Hey, how are you? Marion, how, for what? I'm not sure with regards to what you're referring to. All right, so let's get into it. Can you guys hear me? Let me know you guys can hear me, okay? Because it seems like my volume is acting funny. All right, so I'm just gonna wait until someone tells me that the volume's okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you, John. All right, so thank you so much, Gunnar. Okay, because it's showing me something else here. All right, so so we're gonna go through. This is gonna be the kind of the things you guys wanna like. Well, it's actually what we're gonna cover today. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about blocking the noise on TikTok, so that because there are gonna be a lot of influencers that like. I think like most of the people I come across on TikTok are just TikTok growth strategists. Like they're teaching you how to grow TikTok and they're giving a lot of TikTok tips. A lot of them are great, but a lot of them are just BS. And you want to shut down the noise. Okay. Reason being is they're just building their profile and they're just trying to attract customers so that they can have one-on-ones with them and sell them like, one-on-ones to teach them how to grow their TikTok. And it's really just, yeah, it's just, it's hype for me. Okay. Especially after learning from people with bigger accounts than them. I'm just going to share with you what I've learned from the people that are actually like creating like a raving fan base and making money. Like that's the most important thing at the end of the day, because you could have 1 million followers. And by the way, this is like the truth, what I'm about to share with you. There are a ton of accounts that will have like 1 million followers or more. And you'll see like kids with 6 million followers, but they're not really monetizing it. They don't know how to monetize it, or they're just attracting people that they can't monetize. Like there was this one girl, she had 2 million followers and she couldn't even sell 10 t-shirts because her following wasn't a loyal, like she built a following, but she didn't know how to nurture that following, right? So yeah, so let's go into it. How I had 420 followers in the last week alone. Now, this might not apply for all of you, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because some of you are going to be probably in the same boat as me. And it will save you so much headache just knowing this one thing. I wish someone told me this right from the get-go. Like, this was one of the things. I actually went to this webinar. It was 5 hours. It's a person with 1 million followers. And this person said location doesn't matter, but whoa, this person was very wrong about that from my experience. You want to be, I'll show you guys like how to optimize your bio, how many times should you post each day, what content to focus on posting, what to know about the TikTok algorithm. And we will also discuss hashtags, and I will talk about like what to keep in mind with your TikTok following. You have to understand this is cold traffic, okay? Like they don't really know you. Oh, and while we're here, while I go to the next slide, please download the app. So go to your whatever, like the App Store, whatever, and download the TikTok app while I go through this, okay? So why is TikTok so powerful right now? TikTok has been downloaded over 3 billion times, okay? This is like ridiculous. This app is a baby. Like 3 billion times is no joke. All right, and it's been the most downloaded app since. And by the end of Q4 of last year, TikTok had 1.2 billion monthly active users, and it's expected to reach 1.5 billion by the end of 22. Okay, people are just like spending hours each day just scrolling through TikTok. This is where watch time is right now. It's on TikTok. Like I still do Facebook because I just feel it's easier for me to nurture a lead there than on TikTok. On TikTok, like the attention span is very short, and we'll talk a bit about that. But I just feel like I cannot lose this opportunity. All right. And I hope I can convince you guys by the end of this presentation to do the same. But TikTok is a short form content platform. And in today's society, people have a short attention span. Okay, there's so much noise around us. Like people want quick content. Like people don't want to spend too much time watching like long videos. Like people want everything in quick format. Like even recipes, there are like 1 minute recipes on there. Like you can learn how to do like a beautiful quinoa salad in 1 minute on TikTok. All right. And it can blow your business up overnight, okay? And that's if you pair it up with the right strategy and offer. I'll talk about that at the end though, all right? First, I wanna kind of go through like other important things before. So let's start with blocking the noise on TikTok. I wanted to mention this because this affected me and I don't want it to affect you guys, okay? So you're gonna see, like I said, influencers, they're gonna really overcomplicate TikTok, like, and there's this one person, I won't say his name. He's on YouTube and he has like all these TikTok videos teaching people like how to go viral on TikTok. And he gets so specific that I was like, should I even really touch this app? Like he was really putting doubts in my head. But then like there was, like I was telling you, I was on this 5-hour webinar and this person has like 1 million followers, way more than he has. And this person was saying like this is just all noise, like ignore it. Okay, the most important thing with TikTok is that if you start, you stay consistent. Like if you're planning to get to 1,000 followers, like let's say you download the app today and you're like, okay, I'm gonna post my first video today. And you guys are gonna know what to post by the end of this presentation. I'm gonna show you what to do so that you're putting out content that will attract the audience that you want, all right? So it's all about being consistent when you start all the way up to get up. I would say even all the way up to 10,000 followers, but I'm not there yet. And I'm very committed to the process. So I'm not stopping. There's never going to be a day where I don't post. And with TikTok, you can even save videos in your draft. And these videos don't take long to do. Like once you get the hang of it, like you can dedicate an hour each day for this. There are people who spend much less. There are people who spend 20 minutes. And they're done with this. They just post their videos and they're done for the day. So this isn't going to eat up your time. Like you could have an hour a day and you're like, I'm just going to focus on TikTok for lead generation. And you're like preparing content that draws in your audience. And wow, like this is a dream come true, guys. Like I'll show you the analytics in like later. So yeah, and you're gonna see a lot of users are just putting emphasis on going viral. Like don't let this like get to you, because I was thinking like I have to go viral, I have to go viral, but these are all vanity metrics. A lot of people go viral and it doesn't work in their favor. There was one person in the group, my community that I'm in, and he said that he did what's called clickbait content, and he went viral, and it just attracted so many haters because he did clickbait content and it was not the audience that he wanted. And this will hurt your engagement in the future. So you want to make sure that every content piece that you put out is actually very niche related. So even if you decide you're going to post like a trending video, like there's a trend, you want to make it niche related. Okay, so that if it does go viral, the audience that you're drawing in are related to your niche. Okay, but like I said before, the most important thing is that you're posting consistently. Does this make sense? Okay, let me know, guys, in the comment section what your thoughts are, if you're having any aha moments here, because I want you guys to engage so you guys can learn as we're going through all these slides, because I really want you guys to like understand like what this app requires of you in order to do well. Okay. So how I had a 420 followers in the last week alone. I thought I took a screenshot of this and I didn't. So I just put in like the last month, but yeah, it's not the same thing. Like 420 were like, I literally had 420 followers in 1 week alone. Okay, that's insane. So what you need to understand, the most important thing you need to understand about the TikTok algorithm is that it actually uses your location to start targeting users. Okay, so I'm in Malta. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm looking at the phone. The camera is here. So I'm in Malta, and I was posting content and I was drawing in people from Malta. Now, these are the last people on this planet. Like, no offense to any Maltese people, and I'm Maltese, so I can say this, okay? But the last people I ever want to attract as an audience are Maltese people. Like, I don't even engage with my own kind because they're just like the way they think. And it's okay. Like, you know, like even my dad, he had a successful business, but he would never dream to do what I'm doing. Like, he just doesn't get it. So, you know, my dad's like that. They just don't get this thing. Like, the most open-minded people to what I do are the US, Australia, and the UK. However, if I had to choose from all three, definitely USA. That's where I had most of my clients. Those are where I've had the most interesting conversations on what I do as well. Like, conferences are there, like people that are in this industry are in the USA. So you really need to think about this, because trust me, this affected me big time. And the reason is TikTok, like many other social media platforms, is going to look at your engagement. And so what was happening was I was putting out content. It was pushing it to people in Malta. And because they weren't interested in my content, my engagement was crap. And because my engagement was crap, it wasn't pushing out any of my content. So I couldn't even go past 1,000 views with any of my content pieces, which was depressing. It was really depressing, guys. So I'm saving you, you having to go through any of this. So here's what you need to do. So I'm in the Make Money Online niche. I was telling you guys, my audience is in the USA. So what I did was I went on eBay. I tried Amazon, but I just couldn't find. Maybe for those of you like are in the UK, you may want to get like, you can go to Amazon.uk, but for me it was cheaper for me to go through eBay, and I just typed in US SIM card and I got a SIM card, and I just plugged it in my phone when I got it, and after 4 hours it registers you in the US. Okay. There was someone in my community who's in the UK. He's in the Make Money Online niche as well. He's promoting the same thing as me. And even he's getting a US SIM card, because he said that, now these are his words, not mine, okay? He said he's getting garbage leads. I don't like to use that terminology. This was his terminology, and he's from the UK. He said he's he much rather like have a US SIM card as well. Because he actually had a video that got 500,000 views and he got 1 opt-in. So he's like, I'm just telling you guys, because I know like John, you're in the UK, and if you like, you decide to like decide you want to be in the same niche as me, I'm just like saving you guys time from, because this you guys are gonna put in your time, and you want to make sure you're attracting the right audience from the get-go. Okay, so guys, I started on the 5th April, and it took me like 2 months. Oh, 2 months? Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but it took a really long time for me to just have like 500 followers. And as soon as I got the SIM card, boom, 420 followers in 1 week. Okay, there was someone, I don't know his location. He had the same issue as me. Like, he was even worse off than me, which was surprising. But he had like 100 followers like a month, and then he started a brand new account, plugged in the SIM card, the US SIM card, with the same videos, had 1,000 followers. I think it was in 6 days, 7 days tops. Oh, he said a week, so 7 days. All right, so it just goes to show you location is a big deal. So that's that. Okay, now let's talk about how the TikTok algorithm works. So first of all, the way TikTok works is, so when you post a video, within the first couple of minutes to hours, it will do a little small batch test. So it's going to push your video to say 10 people. And when you start building followers, it will start sending them to like 10 of your followers, 40 of your followers, and it will look at the interaction. It's also going to look at hashtags, and I will talk about hashtags when we get to it. I'll give you guys like a good tip with hashtags. But TikTok is going to look at the interaction, all right? And then what it does is, Gunnar, good question. I forgot to mention that. I'll get to it. So after it does a small batch test, it will do a medium batch test. So if it does well, it will push it out to even more people, and that happens between 24 to 48 hours. And this is AI, okay? So far, this is all AI. It's looking at the audio you're using, because TikTok actually started as, I believe it was called Musical.ly. It was a music app. So this is why like audio does play a role, and I will talk a bit about audio in a minute. Now, after 24 to 48 hours, what it does is, if it does well, there's going to be a larger batch test. And if you pass that batch test, it takes about 4 days, but there will be actually a human review. Okay, so actually a human being will look at your video, and if they see that your video will do well with like a very large audience, that's where you go viral. Okay, I'm talking like anywhere from 1 million to 2 million views or more. Okay. Now, what's going to make you go viral? And Gunnar asked a very important question. I wonder, he said, if changing my location using a VPN would work. I tried it, it didn't work. And I did research on this to see maybe if I was doing it wrong, but I actually confirmed from several people that it was the SIM card that did the trick. A VPN, I actually paid for a VPN on my phone. It didn't work. It was still targeting Malta. It goes past that. So you need the SIM card. So yeah. So what's going to determine whether your video does well or not? And you need to know this stuff, because this is going to determine your call to actions at the end of your videos. All right. So number 1 is completion rate. So do viewers make it through your entire video? All right. Number 2 is how many times do they view the video? So TikTok will actually give you more points if people like watch your video more than once. Okay. Number 3 is how many likes you're getting. Number 4, how many comments you're getting. And number 5, how many times do people share your video? All right. John Hammond. So if I put in a USA SIM card, do I need to change my phone number as well? No. So what I did was I got the SIM, plugged it in. I was good. Okay. So you don't need to register. Someone thought they had to do like a new Apple ID thing. No, I mean, I don't even know the number of this US SIM card. I just plugged it in and it was working. And I can tell from my analytics. I can tell because after 2 days, it was showing a higher percentage of US users. And like the number of Maltese people is shrinking down slowly. And what I'll probably do is I'll go through my followers and start removing them one by one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to go through the slides and then I'll look at questions later. Okay, so let's talk a bit about watch time as well. All right, so this is something you should know as well. This will kind of help you with knowing like how long to make your videos. And when starting out, keep your videos short. So anywhere from 7 to 10 seconds will do the trick. All right. So if you want, so what TikTok will look at is if your video is under 15 seconds, they're looking at 100% watch time. So if you send it to 10 users, they're literally looking at 100%. They're looking for 100% watch time. If it's anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, 75% watch time, 30 seconds plus, 50% watch time. All right, so here's 2 tips. Number 1, post a 7 to 10 second video, all right, to increase your, so that you kind of like really increase your chances of getting 100% watch time from all your users. And tip number 2 is to change the scene. So let's say you're doing a video where you're like talking in the video, say, you could literally, so you can actually like, TikTok has its own editing app. So you literally start recording and then you switch scene. And then in the third part, like you could do it from the bottom, or you can just go outside and like switch the location. All right. So you'll see like, and my recommendation, that's why I told you guys to download the app at the beginning of this video. Let me know, guys, who downloaded the app so far or who has like already downloaded the app before, because that's like the first thing you need to do. All right. I'm just encouraging you guys to actually get started today. That's why. But you'll see like when you're scrolling through videos in the homepage that like you'll see people doing this. I'm going to be honest, I don't really do it. I need to do it more. But this should give you ideas for call to actions. So when you're doing your videos, what you could do is, for example, you could have people like, you could ask them like at the end of the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right. Or let's say you give a piece of advice on something like, I don't know, you give advice on life advice. You could say at the end of the video, like and share with someone who needs to hear this today. Okay. And I'll give you some content ideas soon. I'll show you guys like what's worked for me so you guys can copy if you guys want to. Optimizing your bio. So you need 1,000 followers to add a link. So this link you see here, quityourjobwithkiara.com. And you need to have 1,000 followers. So what some people in our community did was they would attach their Instagram right here. So this will link to your Instagram. Literally, people click on that and it takes them to the Instagram profile. And what you do is you can literally have a call to action. And let's say you literally have a call to action where you're telling people to reach out to you for, say, a free training. You tell them, reach out to me via Instagram chat, okay? And they'll click on Instagram through your profile and they'll reach out to you on chat. Versus, since you can't have a clickable link, like that's one way to do it. Sorry, I meant to tell you, the call to action would be like, go to my Instagram for, check out the link in my bio there, okay? So that's what some people were doing until they had the 1,000 followers and could add the link in their biography, okay? Make sense? And if I'm boring, let me know, guys, because sometimes I just go off on a tangent talking, but that's because I'm really enjoying the topic. Now, here's what I heard one person say. The person with the 1 million followers said, add keywords in your profile so you make yourself searchable, because TikTok and Google partnered up. So TikTok videos are becoming searchable. So that's another reason why you want to be on TikTok. It's because your videos are searchable. All right. So that's why I'm building my TikTok. And that's why I'm putting in the effort to do it now. And not just because Gary Vaynerchuk told me so, because I've been seeing so many videos, like YouTube videos, where it's like, start TikTok, start TikTok, start TikTok. So now I was like, okay, I really have to start TikTok. But anyway, so you can make keywords. So like you could have quit your 9 to 5, or I help people quit their 9 to 5, or I would say work from home, but I've been told to avoid work from home. Like these things, like these keywords can get you banned, even in hashtags. I'm going to talk about it in the end, but so you need to think a bit out of the box. Now, if you're wondering why I have 956 as symbols, it's because TikTok doesn't like actual numbers. It will get you lower views, so I put in the symbol instead. Even when I'm typing, you'll see, guys, I'm going to show you content ideas very soon. You'll see like what I do, all right? How many times should you be posting each day? This is a very common question across the board. But it's more important to be consistent than to post multiple times a day. My suggestion is, if you're starting out, post as much as you can. Like if you can go up all the way up to 10 times a day, that would be great. If not, 3 to 5 times a day is good. All right, just when you're starting out, just until you get those 1,000 followers and get that link in your biography, okay? Because once you build a following, you can post. Like I've literally seen people are like, they built their following, and there was one girl, she actually said, I didn't post for 3 months. She's like, and I still got like an extra 10,000 followers. Like, wow. Like, so, it's like, it's just only until you build a following, and then you can post once a day, like when you're like most likely to have your audience watching your video, and you'll see this in your analytics. I'll tell you how to see that as well. Or every 2 days. Like, so I'm just letting you know, guys, that like, that's what you'll see many influencers telling you. And what you post is way more important than how much you can post. So don't worry if you have a limited amount of time each day. And I'm going to tell you guys how to find content that works. And that's the next slide. So what content to focus on posting? So this is going to be like the most important part of the presentation. So stay focused, okay? Stay with me, guys. So you want to find what is popular in your niche, and you can do this in the homepage. And I had to take screenshots because I can't show you from TikTok desktop. It has to be through the app. That's why I told you guys download the app. So you guys can actually do this right now. So open the app, and what you want to do is on the homepage, you'll see, it's the homepage because at the bottom you'll see like the symbol of a house. All right. You want to click over here, all right, on the magnifying lens, and you want to type in a keyword in your niche. So you could also think like make searchable like you can type searchable content, like what is your niche most likely to search? All right. How to quit my job, or quit your job even. I put here, quit your job and start a business. How to make money online. Like search anything that's within your niche. And then you want to click over here, like this. Well, this means filter, okay? This symbol here where there's the arrow. And you want to you want to click on last 3 months and most liked and apply. And what TikTok will give you are videos that did really well in the last 3 months for those keywords that you're typing in. And every time I use this strategy versus trying to come up with my own content, which is much more hard work, by the way, I do way more better. Like my videos just do way better. All right. So the other day, I found a video because I like to talk more in my videos and use these trending sounds and stay lip syncing. Like I feel like a complete teenager. I did those videos just to get to my 1,000 followers, but now I'm going to focus more on educational content because I want an audience that's actually going to listen to what I have to say, and they're actually interested in building a business, not just people that are interested in watching me lip sync and I'm going to say dance because I didn't dance in any of the videos, but this is a really great way to get videos that are working for specific keywords. Do this, mimic those videos, and you'll really do well. And you can look at the hashtags, look at the hooks they're using. So what are they saying in the first 3 seconds of the video? Write these things down. And what you're doing is you're looking for pattern recognition. And this is how you will be successful with anything in life. It's pattern recognition. So you're finding what works, all right, within your niche. You're going to write those ideas, write the hooks, look at the hashtags, like look at how they position the camera. Look at what they're saying, and just create your own content piece with your own twist to it. And these videos do the best for me, okay? When I kind of try and wing it and do my own thing, I always get 200 views, all right? All right, so you search a keyword, you mimic these videos. Okay, now I want to give you guys some actual ideas here. So this was a trending video, all right? This is like, I think this one is my best so far. I'm not too sure. Well, no, because I'll tell you there's another way to find good content pieces. I'll share that as well. But this is a video where I'm just like lip syncing with someone else's video, but this is very niche related because this guy here, actually, let's go through a small piece of it. Hold on. I'm not gonna go through the whole video because it's 40 seconds. I just want to kind of give you an idea of what works. Oh, you guys can't hear it because I've got the microphone attached. Anyway, so in this video, I'm just lip syncing with a guy that said he got a call from his employer and he wants him to cover someone else's shift and he's just declining. So I just used this and it did really well, okay? And if you look at the hashtags, just so you start familiarizing yourself with what hashtags to use, I'm pretty much targeting people that are like kind of, you know, they go after these keywords like toxic bosses, toxic workplace. Maybe they're looking for content. These are people that are actually looking for content about like toxic bosses, toxic workplace, fire your boss, work from home. By the way, I'm surprised I put that there, work from home. Toxic work environment, bad employers, toxic job situations, learn high income skills, debt free, okay? So that's one. So you could do these videos where you're lip syncing, but you make them niche related, where you actually type something out that's niche related, okay? This was an education piece, 3 essentials you need to be an affiliate marketer. And it was just value. I was just talking here. This did quite well. The engagement was great, but I find TikTok doesn't really push these. But there was one content creator, she was saying your best videos won't be your viral videos. They're the ones where you're actually giving education. You're drawing in less people, but you're actually drawing in an audience that will give you business. And that's what you care about, really. That's why I told you guys, ignore the vanity metrics, ignore this idea of having to go viral, because that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you're creating content that's building an audience that's actually going to convert for you. So I prefer these content pieces, and this did well. This one is just like, I don't know, it's like 5 seconds. 5-second videos do well as well. It's just whistling. That's it. It's just whistling. And then if you see like the end, you see what I did? Well, that's just like, it was a trending sound. And you know sounds are trending because if you go to the homepage and you're scrolling through videos, like when you get up in the morning, you'll see like a number of people like using the same trending sound. So you will just take that sound and create a video with it. All right, so can you see, guys, like when I type text over the video, and the TikTok editing app is very simple to use. Like, I suggest you go find a couple of YouTube videos. It won't take you long to understand. I learned by myself. It was self-taught. I just went in the app. I did a video, and then I was just playing around with the editing software of the app itself. So I just sit here calling out to all people who want to quit their jobs, because that's my audience. People who want to quit their jobs and want time freedom. And then I put here, comment quit below for a free training. You see free, I did like the number 3. That's because TikTok doesn't really like text where you're actually typing in free link in bio. So I misspell link, but people can actually understand what I'm saying. Over here, I couldn't put the link in bio yet. So I was telling people to message me instead. Sorry, I was telling people to write quit at the bottom, and then I'll start a conversation with them. And again, the number, you see how I put the symbol instead? That's just to avoid, because TikTok doesn't really like the number. It knows that you're trying to be very salesy. They just want to avoid a bad experience for TikTok users. My camera. All right, so this one did really well as well. This was literally by searching what works in the last 3 months. So I just copied. It was another video I found. I didn't actually copy it. I put my own twist to it, but it did well. So it's literally like people who follow a mentor, I think I said in the beginning, and I was just posting like commission screenshots. That's just to get people to check out the link in my bio at the end. Look, I put link in bio. Do you see how I put link in bio? I use the exclamation mark. Like some people, instead of the exclamation mark, they would put like a Y. And as you can see, bio, put the exclamation mark and the 0. And that's just to avoid having the actual wording, just to avoid getting, getting shadow banned or anything. Last one. Okay, so these have a specific name. It's called More Than You Can Eat, this type of video. It's where you have like a 5-second video. As you can see, it's 5 seconds. And you'll have more text than a person can actually read in 5 seconds. I should have actually made this longer, but these videos do really well. So when you're starting out, make sure you have a couple of these. All you do is, you can even film yourself doing something. So like if you're working, you can have the phone videoing yourself, and you'll like just take 5 seconds of that video and you upload it with like a bunch of text. So you could like have how to make your first $10,000 a month online, and then you'll have like 3 or 4 tips and maybe even a call to action on the screen. And people have to keep watching and watching and watching until they read through the whole text. And what this does is you're increasing your watch time and the amount of times a person is going to your video. And this will help push your video more out. Like it will push your video to more users. So that's pretty, oh yeah. So one other thing I wanted to show you was how to, like if you see a trending sound, and let's say you find the sound that you like for a video that you want to do like this, where people have to read through a lot of text and there's just like a 5-second video like happening, and you find a good sound for that, what you do is so let's say you come across a great video with a great sound. So you'll take the sound, all right? Now you have to do this through your phone, okay? You can't do this through desktop. So you open it, and there are 2 things you can do. You can either, like over here, you'll see add to favorites, and you click on that and it's saved in your favorites, so you can go back to it later. Or on your phone, you'll see over here, use this sound. You can actually click on use the sound, and you can actually create a video there and then. And you can take a quick 5-second video and then put the text all over it. And you can even save it in draft and you can post it later, okay? So you see how doable this is. Are you seeing how easy this actually is, in the sense like compared to what I remember you doing back in the days to get like build an audience? This is like ridiculously so much easier. And you see how people use these, all right? And these people are the top of a video. All 3 of them have text on top of their screen. So probably like, it's like a 5-second video and people have to read through the whole thing, and people like it increases like watch time and the amount of times a person actually has to go through the video, okay? So is this making sense? Like, can you see like this isn't as hard as TikTok sounds? Like once you actually get knowledge, it's so much more doable. Yeah, you'll have to watch through this again. I was actually, before I actually did this presentation for you guys, I had to watch through. There's a guy, he made $300,000. I can't remember if it was in 2 years or less or in 18 months. I don't know which of the two, but still, he made $300,000 just with TikTok and the offer I'm promoting right now. That's what like also made me get on TikTok. And I was watching his presentation just so I can give you the best of the best tips. Like this is stuff I actually paid for as well. So like some of the information I give you, I had to pay for. So you guys, listen, I'm giving you everything. So you can just go out there today and just start implementing what I'm teaching you. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much like content ideas. One other thing you can do, there's a Chrome extension. It's free to download. It's called Start for TikTok. And when you download it, it looks like this. All right, it's this one here. Start for TikTok. So basically, you'll go to someone's profile. So I'm going to use my profile. And you just click on this Chrome extension and you hit Start. So what this does is gonna like sort the content by the most popular at the top. And you can go to an influencer in your niche. You can go to their profile on the, you have to do this on desktop. Go to their profile and click this Chrome extension, click start, and the most popular videos will come at the top. So you'll know what works in your niche just by doing this as well, okay? All right, so let's talk hashtags. Okay, so I use hashtags to target my audience. So I'll put things like time freedom, goals, quit my job. If you're gonna be like mentioning your story, let's say you did an office job and let's say you do a video about how you dreaded your office job or you dread your office job and you're working towards time freedom, you can use hashtags that are like targeting people in an office, like toxic office job, like you saw before, toxic bosses, fire your boss. Yeah, so think out of the box. And I wish someone told me this when I started. So really think of your audience, think what they would type in the app, like quit my day job, quit my job, and target those hashtags, all right? And so what you want to do with hashtags is when you're posting a video, you'll have the ability, like Instagram, you put in the hashtags. So you put hash, and let's say you put in toxic bosses. You'll be able to see right next to that hashtag how many views it has. And we'll also give you other options. Stick to the ones under 1 million views because it will be so much easier to come in front of way more people, okay? So each hashtag, make sure that it's under 1 million views. And yeah, because you're gonna have like the ability to add more than one hashtag. You can have like 4 hashtags. It depends if you make a little description and then the hashtags, or you're just gonna put all the hashtags. Obviously that's gonna amount to different hashtags. Anyway, so you'll just make sure that each one is under 1 million views. Now, you want to stay away from hashtags like affiliate marketing, make money online, side hustles. I've tested this. It hasn't really affected me in the sense I didn't see myself get shadow banned. So this is like one of those, you know how Facebook ads, some people get banned, some others don't for like the same spammy advertisements. This is the same thing. Like everyone's experience is so different with TikTok. Like, so I'm just telling you right now, this may affect you, this may not affect you. So if you want to go ahead and test it, that's fine. If you see that it's affected your view count, then don't do it. Just find other hashtags. There are plenty of hashtags, okay? We're still in the early days with TikTok, so there are plenty of hashtags you can go after. Like I keep finding nice ones each and every day. And use target hashtags like I was telling you. Don't worry, guys, we're towards the end, okay? So use your analytics, especially if you have 2 hours a day, all right? After you've posted like quite a bit of content, you can see through your analytics when is the best time to post. It's just like Facebook groups, you have these amazing analytics. TikTok is the same. And I've noticed on desktop, you have more options. Like you can even customize a bit more from what I've seen. So the way you go to your, actually, you know what, we can close all these. All right, so over here, where you have your profile, so you can log into TikTok on desktop. You go to, like, now I'm Business Suite because I have over 1,000 followers. So I switched from Creator to Business Suite. You may want to start with Creator. Now I switched to Business Suite because that's the only way I can add the link in my bio. The main difference is that with Business Suite, you have less music options for copyright reasons. If you're just using TikTok for entertainment, you can have a creator account and you can access more music. That's the main difference. So here's you can see your engagement over the last 7 days, the last 28 days, the last 60 days, okay? 100,000, like 92,000 video views in the last 60 days. And that's what slow growth in the beginning. Imagine what it's gonna be like in the next 60 days for me now that I've switched my SIM card. But you'll be able to see like your followers. I don't know where the hell do you get that, but if not, you can see it through your, over here, look, followers, you can view more. So you'll be able to see, like, you see how my percentage increased to 38%. I had pretty much like almost no one seeing me from the United States. It was killing me. And now the number of this percentage of Maltese people or my followers is just like reducing and reducing and reducing. But you'll know like who, like you'll know more about like if we have more males or females. And this is good because you know who to target your content to. And follower activity, like I know that at 8 p.m., that's when my audience is most active. So I know that at 8 p.m., I should have a video ready to go at 8 p.m. Okay. So that's another one. Let's see. Overview. Scroll. Okay. You can also see the content that's doing really well. So this is really good because you can see your trending videos over the last 7 days, and you'll see what's doing well. And you can always take what's doing well and you can redo it. And don't worry about being repetitive. I have videos. There's one video I posted it 3 times. Like I redid it 3 times. And I'm actually going to run a test because now I am going to aim at trying to get a video viral. So I'm going to run a test and I'm going to have like the same video. I'm thinking to do this with a new account, in fact. I'm thinking to have like this type of video that did really well for me. And I'll just have it like with 10 different hooks. 10 different hooks, but kind of the same like video format. Yes, it's 8 p.m. No. So yes, 8 p.m. in my time zone. Well, actually, it's looking at the SIM card. So it's 8 p.m. in the time zone of the SIM card. So it would be 2 p.m. US time. Make sense? Sorry, guys, I just yawned. But I'm a very light sleeper, so I don't always sleep very well. The only thing that keeps me awake is the fact that I'm doing this stuff, and it keeps me really like, I just enjoy it so much. So your TikTok video format, this is the main format you're going to see most people using, and you're going to see a lot of people talking about this. Your hook. All right. So for example, if I'm doing like a quick video, but like, and when they're education videos, keep them under 1 minute. All right. So how to get your first 1,000 followers on TikTok. And then I'll give 3 quick tips. Okay. And then I'll be like, if you want more, go to the link in my bio. Okay. And there's what's called green screen. And you're really going to have to learn how to use the app. Like I can't show you everything, but there's the option. It's called green screen. It's an effect that you access when you're posting. It's called effects. You'll see it at the bottom left-hand side of your screen. And there's this one trending effect. It's called green screen. It's when you take a screenshot. So I can take a screenshot of my TikTok profile, for example. I upload it, and then there's me talking, and I can actually point at the link in my bio. And I'll tell people, like, go to the link in my bio, and you can learn more, for example. Okay, that's me trying to get people to opt into my opt-in page. And what I do, guys, is so now you can add captions with TikTok. And what I do is I go on the captions, and when I say link in bio, it's actually, obviously the caption says link in bio. So I actually I fix that up as well. I mistype link in bio so that TikTok doesn't, because obviously TikTok is now, like I told you, it's searchable on YouTube. So I kind of remove that, Does that make sense, guys? Because I've been talking for like 38 minutes, so I start getting exhausted. I have ADHD, so it doesn't really help. All right, so where to direct your followers? I didn't realize I wasn't on slideshow format. So with TikTok, you have the ability to send people to YouTube, Instagram, and to an opt-in page. That's after 1,000 followers, okay? So don't forget that people on TikTok, when they come across you, they are cold traffic. So you have to nurture your audience. So send them to your YouTube channel where they can see longer video formats. In fact, I need to start working on my YouTube channel as well. Direct them to your Instagram. Or you could, once you have the link in bio, you could have something like, I don't know if Linktree is the best one, but there's Metrical as well. And what you could do is you could have like one link, and when they open it, they'll see like several options. Like they can opt into your, they can get onto your email list, so they can see your opt-in page and get onto your email list from there. You can have a second button where they find you on Facebook. Like you could have a Facebook group link so they can join your Facebook group. So, it's just endless options for you with TikTok. This is the amazing thing about TikTok. All right, so, but with TikTok, you can definitely send them to YouTube. It gives you those two options. You have Instagram and YouTube, or you can send them, and you can also send them, once you have the link in bio, to an opt-in page and get them on your email list. And you definitely want to be sending people off the platform, okay? TikTok, the thing is, you're dealing with people where when they're on the app, they have a short attention span. They're just scrolling through. So at some point, they might stop seeing your content as well as your audience grows. So definitely get them off the app. Okay, don't keep them on the app. Only just focus on getting them on to your Instagram or an opt-in page so you can follow up with your emails and all that good stuff. Now, if you want an offer that's converting well with TikTok, definitely go check out what I'm doing. Just go to www.quityourjobwithkiara.com and opt in. The training is a no pitch webinar training, which means this is my mentor, by the way. He actually gives an amazing webinar where he teaches exactly what he does and what he did to make $500,000 in a year without creating a product or doing any of the selling himself. And he actually has an offer at the end where he doesn't even pitch it. You literally have to get on a call or talk to one of his sales team, like one of the people on his sales team, if you're interested in actually being a part of the program, because it's more than just a program. They actually literally do 95% of the work where they're closing the sales for you. They even have the Facebook group, people get cookied to you before they join it. And if they close someone for you, you get the sale, you get the commission. So you can just focus on traffic. You can just focus on TikTok, sending people to your YouTube, sending people from there back to your opt-in page so they can see the webinar, and then you let his team do all the closing for you. You just focus on the traffic. And this is how I've always made most money. I had 7 figures in team sales because of this type of setup. And that's why I went back to this again, because I was like, someone's closing my sales for me and I just need to focus on traffic. I can scale my business back to 50K a month so much easily. We had one person in our group, I told you guys about him. He made 300,000 with this funnel. all right, that I'm talking about, where you actually like send people to this webinar and the sales and closing the sales. So yeah, just go to www.quityourjob@kiara.com. If you're on the email list already, there's no need to. But if not, if you didn't join my mentors Facebook group, type in one below. And I know some of you will be watching the replay, so type in one below. I'll get back to the video here and I'll check the comments. Type in one if you're not in his Facebook group. If you're not in my mentors Facebook group, let me know. I'll reach out to you with a link that will get you in his Facebook group. We have a live stream on the 8th of June. And he's going to once again teach his strategies for absolutely free. Like, he doesn't keep anything away. He teaches his exact framework, what you need to do, what works, how you can do it organically, examples of what works. And I'll send you to his group and we'll make sure that you can watch that webinar that's happening on the 8th. You'll learn everything for free. Then if you decide you want an offer that you can leverage where it's pretty much done for you, then you can check that out. Guys, do you have any questions about TikTok? And I'll stay here to answer any questions. Even those of you watching the live, sorry, watching the replay. Sorry, guys. It's Friday afternoon. Please bear with me. Yes, John, I sent it to you. If you need me to send it again, I can. You probably need to watch through this again. Let me know if you guys have questions before I... Okay, let's turn this thing off. Stop screen. That was some great tips. Thank you, Kiara. You are very welcome. All right, I think that's it. So what I'll do is, I'm still confused about the SIM card. How do you set it up? Okay, this is really one of the easiest things, don't worry. So you just first go buy a SIM card. So my suggestion is check out, in your case, John, since you're in the UK, amazon.co.uk or ebay.com. If you want me to send you the link to where I bought mine, I can. I'll have to find it though. I bought mine from eBay because it was the cheaper option. I just wanted a SIM card that would position me in the USA. So what I did was I went to eBay and I searched USA SIM card. I paid for it. I got the SIM card and I literally switched my SIM card, my Maltese one, with the USA SIM card. So you may need two phones. Because the thing is, you just plug it in. You don't need to register. Like, you're good to go. That's it. Like, you don't need to register the phone number. You don't need to activate it. None of that. All you need to do is literally just plug it in your phone. And after 4 hours, you will be registered in the USA. As I started posting 4 hours later, and I couldn't tell right away. It will take 2 days until you see a difference. Any other questions? When you use a US SIM card, are you hooked to Wi-Fi or they're using its own network? Yes, I'm hooked to Wi-Fi. I am hooked to Wi-Fi. In fact, I'm getting another phone for my Maltese SIM card because that's how I... So here's what you can do, Gunnar, as well. So with TikTok desktop, the problem is, though, I don't know about TikTok desktop. Because the thing is, I logged in TikTok desktop. Now I don't know if it's saw that I'm in Malta. So I'm afraid it might interfere. But you can schedule your TikToks to TikTok desktop. But the issue with that is I don't know if it will affect location if you post it from desktop. So me personally, I just like post when US people are active. So like in the afternoon, like now is a good time to post. For example, 8 p.m., which is 2 p.m. over there, that's a good time to post. And if you stay up late, maybe before going to bed, you can post another video. So you can save all your videos in drafts and then you can post later. Anything else? Actually, guys, I have to go because I have to go to the vet with my 2 cats. Wish us luck. If you have any other questions, I'll reply later. And other than that, I'll see you guys next week in another live. Adios.